You watch a customer at your new digital kiosk. Their hand hovers over the screen, hesitates, and pulls back. They are confused by the menu. Meanwhile, you check your dashboard in the back office. The metrics look excellent. Average order value is sitting at an all-time high. But those rising digital check averages are masking a structural leak. If you track the data over a 12-month period, core customer retention and repeat foot traffic are steadily dropping. The software driving your immediate gains is creating a false positive in your unit economics. The upsell technology isn't actually smart at all. Instead, these short-term revenue extraction tactics act as a silent leak. They pull a few extra dollars per transaction today while permanently eroding the customer trust required for tomorrow. These moments of friction are called dark patterns. They are user interface designs engineered to manipulate cognitive biases, tricking customers into taking actions they never intended to make. These confusing layouts rarely happen by accident. They are baked directly into the default turnkey tech solutions provided by third-party software vendors. Operators plug these systems in, unknowingly deploying deceptive defaults across their entire digital footprint, from the kiosk to the mobile app. The tolerance for these tactics is collapsing on three distinct fronts. Consumer sentiment is turning negative, regulators are actively drafting enforcement policies, and frontline staff are burning out. What the restaurant tech industry has accepted as standard optimization has crossed the line into active brand hostility. These routine transactions are now high-friction obstacles. Let's examine the kiosk interface. The most common manipulation here is sneaking into the basket. This is where upgrades, like an automatic prompt to make it a large, are pre-checked by default. This flowchart maps a customer's purchasing intent. They select a base item, but a hidden default selection diverts their path, inflating the final cart total. They end up paying for inventory they did not actively choose. Then there is the Roach Motel mechanism, built directly into digital loyalty programs and app downloads. Joining these programs takes exactly one tap at the ordering terminal. Trying to cancel that same subscription requires navigating a maze of multi-step web forms and hidden settings. This data visualization highlights the scale of the problem. A Cornell University study of 11,000 websites documented over 1,800 instances of manipulative user experience. And this behavior traces back to specific third-party entities that package and sell these dark patterns as turnkey solutions. Forcing continuity and sneaking items into digital carts traps your customers and financial relationships they actively want to exit. That destroys the goodwill you need for repeat visits. The friction compounds at the payment terminal. Modern tipping prompts aggressively default to 25%, while burying the no-tip option behind a secondary custom menu. This relies on confirm shaming. It uses guilt-laden language and low-contrast grayed-out text to emotionally manipulate a customer into accepting an additional charge. Pew Research data shows 72% of American adults actively oppose businesses attaching automatic service charges to bills. The backlash extends to aggressive UI suggestions. 40% oppose checkout screens prompting specific tip amounts, nearly double the number who favor the practice. This digital friction doesn't stay on screen. Frontline employees are left to absorb the complaints and issue refunds to frustrated customers. Extracting a few extra dollars via emotional guilt severs the customer's loyalty to your physical location. The manipulation reaches its peak at the final checkout screen with the hidden costs pattern. Here, mandatory service or packaging fees only materialize at the very last step of payment. This mechanism relies on deception. It forces the customer to commit to an order based on entirely incomplete price information. The regulatory landscape is reacting quickly. The Federal Trade Commission is explicitly targeting these junk fees across the economy. The FTC's new rules strictly ban bait-and-switch pricing tactics, mandating that total, all-inclusive prices be displayed upfront on all marketing and checkout screens. The financial stakes for an operator are severe. Non-compliance with the FTC can result in civil penalties exceeding $50,000 for a single violation. State legislatures are advancing their own constraints. California has already enacted strict consumer protection laws, classifying hidden mandatory fees as unfair and deceptive acts. What software vendors pitch in their sales decks as revenue optimization is rapidly transforming into an enforceable legal liability. When a customer walks away from a manipulated transaction feeling frustrated, the true financial damage to your business has already been done. A 5% bump in today's check size from a hidden fee is immediately wiped out by the complete loss of that customer's lifetime value. This line chart illustrates the math over a 12-month timeline. While aggressive UI upselling causes a slight initial spike in average order value, long-term customer retention collapses directly underneath it. That loss comes with a viral multiplier effect. A single screenshot of a confusing, deceptive interface shared on social media inflicts reputational damage that dwarfs the extra $2 squeezed from the initial transaction. The true cost of dark patterns remains invisible on a daily sales report, but it is catastrophic to the long-term viability of the brand. Every dark pattern has an ethical alternative. You can meet your business goals without sacrificing the trust of your customers. The first standard for your digital audit is the opt-in only rule. All upgrades, additions, and newsletter boxes must start completely unchecked. The second is the equal weight standard. Accept and decline buttons must share the exact same size, the exact same visibility, and use neutral, direct language. The third is the symmetrical exit standard. Canceling a loyalty subscription must take the exact same number of steps in the exact same interface as joining it. Performing this active self-audit allows you to strip the manipulative liability out of your vendor packages and regain total control over your customer experience. Operators worry that removing aggressive prompts will hurt their bottom line, but long-term trust drives repeat frequency, and reliable frequency vastly outperforms single-ticket extraction. In a saturated market, everyone has access to the exact same digital ordering tools. The software itself is no longer your differentiator. The restaurant that respects its customers' time, attention, and intelligence earns their repeat business. The restaurant that manipulates them earns their departure.